Hello guys, welcome to today's video where we're going to be sharing with you the things that are getting us through the terrible twos. So this isn't everything, it's like just sort of like the main ones, and some of you might have seen before, but I'm sharing them again because they are really helpful. Ball. The list is about 16 things on there, but first thing I've got is a puddle suit. So the weather has been absolutely awful here the last couple of weeks. It's been raining every single day. We're trying to get out for a walk every day, trying to get as many steps done as possible, so the puddle suit has been invaluable. It is getting a lot of wear. And also with that, I've got some boots. Now, Babybel's got feet kind of shaped like mine. I've got high instep, but she's also got quite wide feet as well. So I can't get her feet into normal wellies. We've had to buy her like extra wide ones. So these boots that we've got have been amazing. In fact, we just bought her another pair. Do you want to go and grab your boots? Show them your new boots. We've just bought her another pair because she's wearing the first ones that we got her so often that they're covered in mud and we're having to dry them out constantly because they're not. Oh, you're showing them your old boots?
Oh, muddy.
Oh, muddy. They're your old ones. Do you want to get your new ones? Dry them out because they're not as waterproof as Wellingtons, but they are like fur lined, like fleece lined in. They're kind of like this sort of material, so they're keeping her feet warm. When I manage to keep her dry, she does love bouncing in puddles. That's it. Are you bringing your boots over? Oh, you got them. You're showing your boots. Oh, there they are. So this is them. This is what they look like when they're brand new, and that's them, like really, really worn. But there we go. That's those. Next on the list, I've got a balance bike. So we got Babybel balance bike for her second birthday and she absolutely loves it. She can't like ride it properly yet. It says like they're suitable from 18 months, but she's not sure, and the seat's a little bit too high for her, so it's taken her a while to get used to it. And obviously with the awful weather we've had, we haven't been taking her out on the bike, but she's been using it in here and she's like really loving just sort of wheeling the bike around. She puts her toys on top of it as well, and it's just like little ET thing going on. And you can pick them up quite cheap as well. You can pick them up for sort of like £25. So that's been good for amusing her in here to do a little bit of exercise.
Baby.
Oh, baby. I haven't got those on the list for baby, but that is being carried around everywhere at the moment.
Baby.
Let's move out of the way. Next, I've got plastic cups. So we just picked these up from IKEA a while ago, and she's just been teaching her how to drink out of them. I'm not even teaching her. I mean, they're not stupid, these 2-year-olds. She's been using these since she turned 2, and they're not like the non-spill ones or anything. They are just standard. Oh no.
Babybel.
Babybel. This is why I don't bother putting the throw on the sofa very often, because it just gets messed up within 2 minutes. But she's been using the open cups now for 3 months, like regularly. Uh-oh, let me fix it. We do get some spills. It didn't take her too long to like figure out the drinking it. It's the not realising it's next to her and she just knocks it over on the floor. But I can't remember how much they were. They weren't expensive. You get 5 in a packet, and they've just been ideal because she's using them all the time. Obviously when we go out we still use a water bottle, but when we're in here she's got her little plastic cups and they are great. Next I have got the toddler tower. Now if you've watched any of our other videos, you'll know that I talk about this quite often because it gets used all the time. It gets used in the kitchen for, like, she helps us with, we've done a lot of baking. She did some baking with John the other day. She helps us with the cooking. It keeps her out of the way when we're cooking. So obviously when you're trying to cook and you've got a toddler and they're just like running about in the kitchen, this keeps her contained because she hasn't figured out that she can actually get out of it herself yet. But ours also turns into a table as well, which gets used every day because she has... You going for a walk in a minute, are you? She's sorting the sofa out now. Oh, you put it back on. That's it. I've lost complete track of what I was saying. Yes, it converts into a table and she uses that, so we quite often have breakfast in here. If we have like a movie dinner night, she'll eat her dinner on that. She does a lot of her activities, so if we're doing painting or anything like that, she does all of that on the table as well. So that was one of our big buys. They're not cheap, they're about £100, but it is something that gets used every single day. And next on the list I have got these magnetic drawing pad things. Babybel really enjoys drawing, but obviously I can't leave her with just like a pen or crayons or anything. Crayons in here for 5 minutes and go off out into the kitchen because everything will get drawn on. But these magnetic drawing pad things literally just set her out on the sofa, on the table. She can draw something, she can wipe it out, and then she can draw it again, and she can't draw on anything else. So they are ideal. And that was a present. She got that as a present from her second birthday. I hadn't even thought about those. So to the person that bought it for us, thank you very much. I've then got toddler cutlery. So whenever we eat dinner, she wants to use our cutlery. And obviously it's too big for her. What have you done? She wants to use our cutlery. So I've picked her up this like toddler size cutlery, which is a knife and fork and spoon, and it's all stainless steel stuff. So she feels like she's got the same cutlery as us. She can use a spoon, she can use a fork, and she's starting to learn how to use a knife now, and this little cutlery set is ideal for that. Hello, Bebby. Next I've got a potty. Now we are not actively potty training, but we bought a potty and we just leave it out. It's just out in the living room, so if she wants to use it, she can do. There's no stress, there's no expectations, it's just there. And like, hear stories about people are trying to potty train their toddlers and it's all stressful and it's all going wrong and everything. And I think a lot of it is waiting until they're ready and they understand what it is. So we have the potty out and she does use it quite often. There are days when she doesn't use it at all. There are days when she uses it all the time, and it's entirely up to her, but it's just there. And it's just a basic potty. Next on the list, I've got these learning posters. So you can buy these in books, you can just buy them as posters. These are actually ones that are available in my Etsy shop. I made them for Babybel. She is loving learning colours. She knows like most of her colours, identifying different animals, identifying different modes of transport. What you done? Yeah, well, Mummy's given up with that now. Counting is like one of her favourite things to do. She will count all the time. So I've made these up for her and she can just then use them. They're laminated, she can just do what she wants with them. I've completely lost where I'm going because she's like nattering away in my ear. But yeah, toddler learning posters. These are available in my Etsy shop. Next, sort of along that line as well, I've got books. Babybel is another thing she loves doing. She loves reading. She likes reading herself. She'll sort of look at all the pictures and point the things out. She likes us reading to her. So, and as her naps are getting less and less as she gets older and starting to introduce quiet time where she can sit there and read and just not be like menacing me, which is what she spends most of her time doing. If you haven't already got books, which is highly unlikely, most people have got books, but if you haven't already got any or they're hidden away or whatever, get them out. If you need 5 minutes peace, get out some books and the toddler can just sit there and read. Especially if they start copying you reading, Babybel will read books out to us, which is really, really cute. Next I've got these mess-free paint pots. So we've got paint, Babybel loves painting, but the pots it's in, she doesn't quite have like the motor control, not to like stick the paintbrush in and knock the paint everywhere. So we've got these mess-free ones, which basically if she knocks them over, the paint is not going to spread everywhere. Still gets fairly messy. Okay, then I've got bath crayons. So I haven't filmed any of this because obviously she's in the bath, but these like little crayons that they can just use in the bath and then they just wipe off really easy. And it means that it keeps her occupied in the bath without her splashing everything everywhere or like trying to fiddle about with the shampoo and conditioner. It keeps her occupied. It means that I can get like the bathroom cleaned or whatever. And she actually really enjoys it. And again, they're mess free because they're easily wiped up. What have you got there? Have you got Mummy's bottle? I don't think we need that going off all the time, do we? She's removed the voice from the baby doll. I've then got open-ended wooden toys. I've done a video a while ago about wooden open-ended toys. There was wooden toys for 1-year-olds, and she actually uses a lot of those same toys now at 2 years old because these open-ended toys are sort of like designed to last them for 5, 6, 7 years. They are ideal. She's got loads of them. I'll pop in some footage of her playing with different bits and pieces. Open-ended toys are something that I can set her up with and get something else done for 10 minutes, sometimes even 15 minutes. And on that line as well, I've got a train set. She's got a train set. It comes out most days. Sometimes it doesn't get used as it's intended to be used, but she absolutely loves it. And that is another thing where I know that I can get the train set out for her, leave her to set it up or whatever, and I can like go out into the kitchen and get some washing done or get something done, and I know that she's going to be engrossed in that for 10 minutes. I don't have to worry about her climbing on the windowsill or trying to escape out of the front door. So train sets seem to be universally adored by toddlers everywhere. Then got a cleaning set. So whenever I do any housework, Babybel wants to be involved, and it got a little bit annoying if I was trying to like sweep the floor and she wanted the broom. So now she's got her own one. We've got this like Hetty cleaner set which she absolutely loves. When we were like looking into it, there's so many different types of them. This one was bought for her as a present for Christmas, maybe? Birthday? No, it was her birthday. And she absolutely loves it. So as soon as I'm doing any cleaning, she can get her cleaning set out as well. The next thing I've got is a tangle teaser. So Babybel's always had hair, but she's always had really, really fine hair. And now that it's getting longer, it does get a bit knotty. So we got her tangle teaser. I've got one, I've used one for years. We've got her a mini one, a little toddler baby sized one, and it is ideal for getting the knots out of her hair. Obviously, like when she's been asleep and she's like tossing and turning and her hair gets all knotty, it gets knocked out really easily after a bath, because she's not a big fan of a hair wash. So we might get to shampoo her hair, but we've never been able to condition it. So we always have to sort of brush it out gently with no conditioner on. It gets a bit knotty. Tangle teasers are amazing for toddlers. And that's everything on the list, guys. Those are what we are using to try and make our lives a little bit... You're home, are you? To try and make our lives a little bit easier, to try and minimise as many tantrums as possible. She still doesn't have that many. She does have them. Yesterday she didn't sleep very well the night before. She was quite challenging yesterday. So having these things that make it easier, like brushing her hair with the tangle teaser, for example, and giving her her own cutlery so she's not trying to snatch ours off of us, it is just making our lives easier. So if you've got any go-to products for 2-year-olds or just toddlers in general, let me know down in the comments. But as usual, guys, really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment and hit that subscribe button. Makes us really happy. It lets YouTube know the videos we're shown to other people.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.